Hey guys, MichaelBtheGameGenie here, and on today's video we're going to be talking about my trip to Chicago, and specifically my trip to Galloping Ghost Pinball. We're going to take a small tour. You can hear my thoughts on the pinball machines inside, and if it'd be worth your time checking it out if you're in the Chicago area. I'll tell you more about it right after this. That's right, guys. If you've been following along on social media, we have had the trip of a lifetime. A bunch of YouTube friends all got together. We raided Chicago and we did so many things. But one of the most fun things I personally did was we got to go to Galloping Ghost Arcade, and they actually have a pinball annex there that's open in the last couple of years, Galloping Ghost Pinball. So we got to go take a look at the tables included. So I'm going to show you my tour I recorded while I was there. But before we do that, I want to say thank you so much for checking out the video, guys. I always appreciate the support. And if this is your first time on the channel, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube stuff. So you guys know, for the last little while, I've been trying to organize some kind of meetup on YouTube for over a year now, and a perfect opportunity popped up when iArcade was going to host their Game and Brew Night on Saturday, September the 10th. So I assembled the crew, the news team, and we got together. We were going to go to the iArcade event, but we were also going to make a big trip of it, and on Friday, we were going to do Galloping Ghost, and we were going to do it hard. We were going to do the main arcade, and we were also going to check out the Pinball Annex. So guys, if you're not familiar, Galloping Ghost Pinball is literally just down the road, like a block or 2 blocks away from the real Galloping Ghost Arcade. It's right across from the Dunkin' Donuts, which actually turned out to be very convenient. Anyways, Galloping Ghost Pinball, it's much smaller than the arcade itself, but as you'll find out as we do the tour, that's a good thing because you'll actually get to experience more of the awesome machines that they have on site. You can see some of the featured games here. Addams Family, which is a must for any arcade. They've got a baby Pac-Man, Attack from Mars. We'll show you more about it, but if you want information, I'll leave a link to the website down below so you can go check it out for yourself. So anyways, guys, now here's the tour I recorded. Hopefully you guys enjoy and get a good look at what pinball features. And just know, I had a really good time. So guys, Michael B here, and we are about to head into Galloping Ghost Pinball. Super excited. I've been in for a little while yet, but I want to give you guys a tour of this amazing building, show you what it's all about. So I did the day pass where I paid for Galloping Ghost in the morning. We've been there all morning. Now we're up here at the pinball after I just had a Chicago hot dog. So moving in, just want to go through the tour here. As soon as you walk in, you see Twilight Zone, which looks amazing. See someone playing the Addams Family here, one of the highest rated pinball tables of all time. Everybody loves Addams Family. A lot of horror love here, which I like. Tales from the Crypt. Then we've got the X-Files from Sega. Viper, Night Drive. This was not my favorite game. We've got a classic haunted house. I've always wanted to play one. So cool. Gorgon. Have you played Gorgon yet? No. All right. Then we've got Black Knight, which looks to be down. F-14 Tomcat.
Mommy, you can play this?
Yeah, sure. Play some Gorgon for us. There you go. So what do you think? Fun game?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I'm actually filming some content here now. So we got F-14 Tomcat, we've got Police Force, and then Funhouse. Unfortunately, Funhouse is down. Then over here we've got Monster Bash. Hey! Famous YouTuber Justin Console Kits. B-Kong is playing my favorite, Godzilla, which I will one day own. Then if you move here, we've actually got the Joust 2-player pinball. This thing is fantastic. We got 19K Fox kicking it up on a game I've only dreamed of ever playing, Freddy on Nightmare on Elm Street, and I am so excited. What an awesome experience. Then we got Creature from the Black Lagoon, Godzilla Pinball, Alien, Predator, which I think is down, and then there's some games over here. You see a Baby Pack, Granny and the Gators, Patrick Dubs. What's up, P-Dubs? Moving along now, I'll show you guys the back room. Let's move past here. You guys are playing a contest on Godzilla. By the way, I've already beat B-Kong on a contest in another game. I'll show you in a minute. Excuse me, guys. Hey, what's happening, buddy?
Hi.
I'm filming. You want to say anything?
What? Say hi to you too. Hi.
There you go. So we've got Starship Troopers moving along here. We've got Jackbot. Right next to Jackbot, we've got the Machine, Bride of Pinbot. I just picked this one up on Pinball FX. And then we've got the original Pinbot. P-Dubs, there's your game, Cubert's Quest. Did you play it yet?
Yeah.
What's it like?
The game didn't age well, but it's a classic.
It's like Bad Dudes then.
It's like Bad Dudes.
So we've got Spy Hunter, Williams Defender, and Space Invaders. And then over here we've got Revenge from Mars, which looks very awesome. And here we've got Michael from iArcade scouting out. He's getting ready to make II Pinball. And then we've got my absolute favorite, Attack from Mars. Playing the real table really made such a friggin' difference compared to the Zen experience that I've had before. Real stuff is really good. We got a game here I'm not familiar with. We call it Spirit. There's Bram Stoker's Dracula. There's actually one of these in Newfoundland. My buddy plays this, has this. Retro Amusements, so you can play Bram Stoker's Dracula in Newfoundland. We've got then all the Elvira games. There's Elvira and the Party Monsters. I played Scared Stiff already. It was fantastic. Very excited to play the new Elvira in just a little bit. House of Horrors. You're going to play the Monsters. Is it broken? P-Dubs was playing it earlier. I don't know what's going on. P-Dubs obviously broke it. Then we got Rapid Fire here. I've never played Rapid Fire. I don't know what this one is. Marauders. We got a Fireball, Medusa, and Firepower. So guys, that's it. That's basically Galloping Ghost Pinball. That's all the games that we have in here. Let's see if I can get set up now and show you some pinball, maybe some... Oh, here's some Godzilla everybody's playing.
We are playing 4-player Godzilla right now. And Justin Puzzlekids is kicking all of our asses right now. Apologies. Oh, okay. So that was ball one for everybody.
Wow. Honestly, guys, this place is amazing. If you love pinball, you got to come to Galloping Ghost. Oh, Justin's going to grab the phone. This place is amazing, guys. If you love pinball, you want a great variety of tables, Galloping Ghost Pinball, so cool. I'm having so much fun here. I actually am having more fun than at Galloping Ghost, surprisingly. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. I'll talk to you next time. So, guys, that's my quick tour of the Galloping Ghost Pinball. I almost didn't record anything on this whole trip because I was having so much fun. I was in a state of bewilderment. You have to understand, in Newfoundland, Canada, where I'm to, there's no arcades. So seeing an assortment of pinball cabinets like this, pinball tables, is overwhelming for me. And I could almost do as much just looking, walking around looking, as I could playing, but I did try to play my main tables the most. Godzilla, of course, I'm going to be automatically drawn to that. That's the table I want to buy. I think it's probably the best pinball table of all time, but that was a hard one to get on. People, as soon as they got there, they realized how good it was too, and they started doing tournaments. But the one I was really drawn to was a long-time dream favorite of mine, which is the Gottlieb Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street table, and I got to play a bunch of that, and I put up an okay score. I scored over 100 million. I think my top was like 154 million, so not so bad for the trip. Of course, I got to play the real Attack from Mars for the first time, so that was just the bee's knees. If there was a second pinball table I could buy after Godzilla, that would certainly be that. And what made me the most happy was I actually beat B-Kong in a mini tournament while we were there. B-Kong, who was one of the people that made fun of me the most for being a double flipper smasher. I actually beat B in a Attack from Mars pinball tournament on site on the real machine, so that made me a happy dude. Trying out all the Elvira tables, Everything was amazing. One thing that's for sure, classic pinball tables are awesome. But man, these new Stern LEs really blow them away. Like, from my limited novice pinball knowledge so far, if you're going to buy a pinball table yourself, you definitely want to go modern. And another thing that I love, but I was a little, I don't know, remiss about, was you could tell that Doc Mack has a love for like a horror theme. He's got a assortment of horror themed cabinets in there, from Freddy's, Gottlieb, Nightmare on Elm Street, to the Tales from the Crypt pin, Bram Stoker's Dracula, bunch of horror themed pin there. I was really hoping to find a Halloween spooky pinball, but unfortunately never came across it. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of Galloping Ghost Pinball, the Galloping Ghost Pinball Annex? Do you think that this was a fun side trip? Should we have spent as many hours as we did there? Because we were there for like 4 or 5 hours, and you know, it felt like we were kind of not paying as much attention to the giant, massive, world's largest arcade just down the road as we should, and we just had so much fun with Galloping Ghost Pinball. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie, and I'll talk to you next time.